Howdy y'all, got the Bulldog on the channel. This little Jeep that I worked on yesterday, we got all them wires fixed and put back together, and I checked it and it still don't work. So I checked, unplugged it up there at the purge solenoid and checked it between the two, and I didn't have any signal. Okay. I pulled the purge solenoid off and checked for resistance, and it had good ohms. So gosh darn it, I double checked the plug there, and well, then we could actuate the deal. Why is it not working? Back here inside the looming, rodent had clipped a wire off. You can actually see in my last video that the looming was clear up over the end of it, and darn rodent reached in and clipped right at the edge, and the looming was still covering up the bad spot. It hadn't clipped all the way through, but it's bad enough that it wouldn't work. So we're fixing on it again. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can prop my phone up here and show you what I'm doing. There we go. Now, this connector here is really short. I tried doing this yesterday, but I wasn't feeling well, and this was pretty corroded. Solder didn't want to take, so I went and got some hydrochloric acid, just regular old pot cleaner. And that cleans the corrosion off. And then I got a barrel connector that's made to be soldered, and I'm going to crimp this on rather than trying to solder that little short one. Oh, come on. Give me a break. There we go. Now we'll solder it. Heat shrink, clear up there. One good thing about the affluence of all the new laws pertaining to various medicinal plants is you can get a decent lighter now. Them other ones They just don't last very long with me. I don't smoke, but I carry a lighter. You can see why. Now, I'm going to lay it over here. I'm going to clip this wire back quite a ways because, well, the other one was corroded. That's what I usually do. I clip the wire. Yeah, I solder in a new length of wire so that I'm not short. I'm not pulling things too tight. I might want to put that on the other side. Oh, I already got one on there. Okay. Like I said, I wasn't feeling too good yesterday. Not feeling too good now, but I'm feeling better than I was. Now it's pretty shiny. The wires look tarnished, and that has corrosion on them, and solder's not going to stick to them. Twist that up like that to where it'll almost hold together even without solder. I normally don't use crimp connectors, just for the simple fact that they don't connect good enough. I've always soldered. There we go, go on. My tip's about burned up. I solder, let it get heat hot, and then tap it. And it, you know, knocks off the excess. I cool it down with my hands. Pull a heat shrink up over it. Shrink it down. And these butane lighters they'll work upside down also. They get hot right now. Come on. Get down in there. Get on. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Now, I better put on some. They have had a problem in recent years with rodents. We've got another one in here, actually two more in here, that have been chewed on. The engineers and the tree huggers, in their infinite wisdom, decided that you don't need to make anything out of petroleum products. You're better off to use something like soybean-based insulation for your wiring, which is tasty compared to the foul-tasting dinosaur coating. Now, I'm going to grab the computer and we're going to actuate this and see if it works. The difference between a code reader and a diagnostic machine. Yeah, now we're working. Now we're going to exit, back up, clear codes, erase codes, continue, check codes, no codes present. So there you are, start to finish on a wiring repair. It's that easy when you know what you're doing and know what to look for, although this one threw me a curveball with that second place chewed up. You don't expect, them to be 12 inches apart and one still covered up by looming, but oh well. Like, comment, subscribe, hit your little bell notification, share it around, and we'll talk at you later.